Oh, hello Internet, this is the root. The tube is coated in soap. You want to know why? You really want to know why? Because I had a rather inconvenient experience while swapping the tube, yes, for one of my co-workers. Both tubes utterly failed. And one of them popped as soon, despite doing all the checks and making sure it wasn't pinched, because it wasn't, inside the frame, or inside the wheel. No, a spoke didn't get to it. No. There is rim tape all around it, but the rim tape is rubber. The tube is rubber. The tire is rubber. Somehow, there was a weak spot and it blew. It tore. So, I made the effort to coat it in dish soap. So, now the easy part is to simply put it in, and when I inflate it and it expands, it should not pop. It should not get stretched to the point of popping. Because that's not supposed to happen to a tube when you put it in. It's supposed to just fucking go in and fucking work, right? But it wasn't. It was not doing that. Oh, I forgot about the overexposure. I go dark. Whoops, that was my mistake. So anyways, I'll let you take a look at the tube anyway. It's right here, as you saw earlier. Completely filled with soap in the Ziploc. Absolutely covered in soap. So this way, when it goes in, it stays in. It doesn't get pinched. When it expands being inflated, it's not going to literally rip. Because it ripped when it popped. It ripped. And it ripped a little slit in it about that long. Now, I don't know if I can repair that. I don't know if I can patch that. But I do know that when I've done it before, I actually used another piece of a tube because that stretches unlike a patch. Most of these square orange patches don't stretch that much, and thus it can result in a blowout. Or the patch filling, ripping off the tube, and you know the rest. It's not a good sight to see, and not a good experience when returning home after using a newly patched tube. That's just one of the risks it comes with. Hence why I got a whole bunch of ripped up inner tubes that, blew out for other reasons. They're used as patches for the very, very dependable ones anyways. So, I covered my tube in dish soap so it wouldn't potentially break after it's been installed and after it's been fully inflated. Because it scared the shit out of me. And since I brought two, both failed because of that. So that's not good. Not good at all. Probably the valve on the other one, but okay. That's about all. For some, you gotta coat it in dish soap. For others, you don't really need to do that. And that's the first time I ever had to do that. I don't know if it's a good idea long term on the tire, but oh well. What else can you do? Thanks for watching. Yes, it's miserable, but what else?